What up, guys? It's Doug. Somebody asked me a few questions, so I'm going to answer them. First of all, look at this. That's how big the people next door, their house is going to be. You can see the dude by comparison, they bought two lots. And the way, you can't really tell, but I was looking at it with him in it like that. It looks like it's going to be a really big house. Like, I can't, this is the front, so actually, this is the front. Yeah, the front's over here. So it's like, if you look at it, it's kind of like, is he gonna walk all the way through? Is it gonna be like a whole hallway all the way down? Because that's gonna be a long ass hallway. Like, and that's the whole house. And they have like a yard on some on the side too, in the front, and the back. So I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna put a pool or not. But the people in front of them actually bought on this side over here. They bought two lots too. It's like coincidence, I guess. But anyways, somebody did ask me that our house is only on one lot. So our house is like, I mean, it's pretty big and shit, but I don't know if they're building that to stay there. We want to move at some point because it's dark, guys. I'm trying to mess with the light. There you go. We want to move at some point, because especially if people are gonna start moving in. Fuck that. Like, I don't know. I already don't like the people next door. Not them. These other people that they are almost done with theirs. And they're just real. I don't know. They're dicks. They're complaining about my dogs and some other shit. So I don't know. I don't know. For all I know, they probably poisoned my dog and he died. I have no idea. The one that did die, the big one, that's the one that everybody hates because he's big and kind of like intimidating and stuff like that. So anyways, guys, I'm taking this shit off. Somebody did ask me, look at this, God, that fucking cat. Did I like the military? Do I wish I'd stayed in? Nah. It's cool and all, like when you're young. I was gonna say small. When you're young, it's cool and all, but you kind of just get over it. Like the traveling and all that stuff. The reason why I don't like to travel is because I traveled a lot. Like I traveled a lot. Like some people don't get to travel because of work and stuff like that, or school and stuff like that, or they have kids and it just makes it really hard. I always said it before, like I like traveling. It was fun. Like the way we traveled was in a helicopter or a cargo plane. That's the way we went. So we didn't have to wait no lines, stuff like that. We got in, we left. We loaded, we got in, we left. We landed, we unloaded everything that we took, and we did it for operations, right? So, and like I said before, I've been like you name any big city, I've been there. In the United States, I've been overseas too. That's really fucking long. It's like 14 something plus hours to go overseas in a big, I think it was a C5 or a C17, I can't remember. But they're gigantic, right? We had to put our helicopters in there too. Fold the blades and the rotor blades, put everything in there. It's a big hassle. So traveling that way is like 10 times more of a hassle than traveling commercial, like the way you just go, book a flight and you go, you have to wait in line, you have to like pack and all this stuff. Nah, the way we used to travel was 10 times more hectic, exhausting, and because it took so long. Like it doesn't matter if you were taking off at 4 p.m. or if you were taking off at 3 p.m. or 1 p.m., you had to be there at 6:30 in the morning. You had to. And by the time you got to your place, your destination, and you unloaded and you did everything that you had to do, clean everything up, fix everything up that broke, they still have to like do a test flight, and then if nothing's broken, then you get to go home you get to go to the hotel. And I was always fucking exhausted. So, and I was young, man. So that's exhausting work. So do I wish I was 35 years old and still in? No, because it was just too exhausting. And on top of that, all the other stuff we had to do, like fucking mandatory PT, it's physical training, just stupid stuff in between, standing in ceremonies, shit like that, going to leadership courses. it's like you're always doing something. Like I feel like I'm always doing something now, but on a smaller scale. So do I wish I had stayed in? No. Do I wish would I have stayed in? Yes. If I didn't get married, I would have stayed in. I definitely would have stayed in because it's a lot easier. They do everything for you. They do your taxes for you. You go in and they do your taxes. You don't have to go to H&R Block and shit, and it's free. You get free dental, medical. Your kids are covered for everything. You get housing, money for housing, right? And what else? You get like it's an easy life if you all you gotta do is put in the time and shit and the effort and stuff like that. So would I have stayed in? Yeah, if I didn't get married. Would I still be there? Probably not. I probably would have gotten out, gotten a civilian job. A lot of my friends did that right off the bat. Some people got degrees and they got better jobs than the people who didn't get degrees. And but the people who got degrees, they still got jobs offered to them and shit like that. So they were doing fine. A lot of them were, I don't know. A lot of them are still single. In their mid to late. I mean, they went in when I did, like 18 or whatever. So they were already 5 years. I did 5 years. What is that? 23, 24, something like that. So a lot of them were still like young. They weren't looking to get married. They were looking to settle down, nothing like that. Some of them did. I'd say like half and half. But once one of my friends, he had a girlfriend and he was serious about, right? And what he did was him and this other guy got out at almost about the exact same time. They both got a job, the same job as like a rep for like, I don't know, like parts or some shit, like helicopter parts, stuff like that. And they're like representatives because they both got the same bachelor's degree. They both did it at the same time, and they were like butt buddies, right? They got out, they rented an apartment, like a 2-bedroom or something, or 3-bedroom, and then they both lived in there. One of them got married, so he lived with his wife. The other one, my friend, he was living there with his girlfriend, his fiance. So they were both doing the same shit. They both went in the same job. They both did the same shit, and they both. I thought it was funny. It's like, do you guys like call each other and tell each other what you're gonna wear? Also, it's really fucking stupid, but that's what they did. That's what they chose, and they stayed in that area, in the DC area. That's what they wanted to do. That's what they wanted to do. I wanted to get out and do something else. It took me a long ass time, but finally I'm doing something that I want to do, something like that's better. And once I figure out I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get through it, and then then I'm gonna figure out what the hell I want to do. Peace, guys. It's 8 minutes. Let's see if it uploads.